All right, so this one. People have a lot of issues with monsteras, typically also Thai constellation, rotting on them. I'm going to show you mine, just to show that like I don't seem to have any issues with them, and that's not me bragging at all. I just don't really know why people have so many issues with them. So I'll tell you what I do, and then hopefully that's sort of enough help. But anyway, I'll show you the Tycon first. As you can see, it's down here. It's growing everywhere in here wild. It's quite big. It's very healthy. Where's the newest leaf? I think this one. It's hiding under there. It's big. But anyway, all you need really is a nice chunky mix. I use a mixture of, what do I use in here? It's really hard to do one-handed. I use leca. There is pumice in here, but honestly, you don't need pumice. I don't use it anymore. This is a really old mix. Orchid bark, cocoa peat, and I think there is some perlite in here too, but it's probably sunken down. But that's about it. As long as you've got like a really chunky mix, that's the foundation for a good sort of healthy plant. Like, look at all these roots. Like, that's insane. And I've never once had this plant carry on or get rot or anything like that. Gloriosum has a flower. But then there's two things that I've noticed that a lot of plant people do wrong with their plants is they overwater them. And by that I mean it's always better to underwater a plant than overwater it, in the sense that for me, I usually water plants every 7 days. It's sort of like religion, like going to church on a Sunday. If you're that type of person, I am not. But yeah, I water every single Wednesday, except in winter. I draw it out every 10 days. So I'll water a Wednesday, and then I water 10 days later, whatever that is. I can't even remember now. We've just come out of winter, but I'm on the spot and I can't think. But watering, people usually water too much. I'll have to do a whole video on how to water properly, but when watering too, you really want to be like flushing that soil out and like making sure the water's draining out the bottom. A lot of people will get like a glass and just tip that in there, and that's not enough water. So yeah, a plant will easily bounce back from being underwatered. So I'm saying like not watering it for like 2 weeks compared to watering it every 3 or 4 days, which a lot of people surprisingly do. And you don't want to do that, because that will cause root rot. And if a plant gets root rot, then it's a lot harder to make it come back to life. So the last thing that I'll show you, and I'll need to go inside and get one. A lot of people will make the mistake of planting directly into a decorative pot like this. Don't ever do that. It's the worst thing you can do, because a lot of them don't have any drainage holes. I'm spilling soil. Don't have any drainage holes whatsoever, or they'll have one right in the middle. And more often than not, that one in the middle will have a plug over it. So the water won't drain out at all. And even then, one drainage hole is nowhere near enough. You always want to be keeping your plant in the planter pot as well as the decorative pot. It does look ugly if it doesn't fit properly, but like, your plant's going to be alive that way. So yeah, you can get all of the ingredients for a good potting mix at Bunnings. So good luck.